Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Now it's back, third time's the charm, huh? All right. Sounds good. All right. So this is the sentence. All right. Today we wrote, let's read that. And for lunch at school, we what? Finish it.
For lunch at school, we had a really delicious fish soup.
Very cool. Really delicious. Anything else? Next, continue.
It's after school. I went to restaurant with my friend.
Yeah.
And we have pizza there.
We had pizza there.
There, and then we came home.
Окей. Alright, обрати внимание, разговаривать надо намного интереснее, мы с тобой не первый год знакомы, из-за этого контекст должен быть совсем другой. Не нужно выделять вот это постоянно. Я не должен тебе постоянно интересовать тебя каким-то вопросом. Привыкни разговаривать уже напрямую, именно говоря про свой день, как дела. Ты, я уверен, с кем ты разговариваешь, и вряд ли тебя какой-то друг, знакомый или кто-то вытягивается из тебя по слову. Alright, так что имей в виду. Ты имеешь эту способность, просто, увы, я не знаю, по какой-то причине ты это не делаешь. Homework. Какая-то домашняя есть у тебя? Alright. Это говорит о многом. Alright, let's focus on something else then. Давай с тобой просто откроем что-то другое, поговорим тогда об этом. Alright, cellophane noodles. I don't know, let's focus on this. What is that? Cellophane noodle. Tell me, what is it?
It's sticks for food. To eat
Alright.
food.
Слово было cellophane noodles. Это что такое?
Cellophane.
Как целлофан, noodle, легкое слово noodles. Do you eat noodles?
Yeah. It's noodles from rice, made from rice.
Absolutely. Noodles made from rice. Do you like them?
Yeah, I like them.
Gotta give me more. Yeah, I like them. My mom makes them. I eat them at a restaurant, Chinese restaurant or something like that. Come on.
I usually eat them for breakfast because they are easy to cook.
Easy to cook. Let's say maybe they're easy to cook and fast to digest.
To cook?
What does it mean digest? Digestion, what does that mean to digest? Переварить, перевариться.
Переварить.
Digest, they're easy to digest. I'm just saying, maybe. Because, they're cellophane, they look almost like water, clear like that, transparent. What does this mean, transparent?
Прозрачный.
Exactly. All right, see-through. In English, please. На русский не надо переводить. All right, so transparent is another word for?
See-through.
Is another word for see-through. Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next one. All right, now the sticks again. How do we call them?
We call them...
We talked about that. Can you remember the word? They're called
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks, exactly. Who uses them?
Chinese use them.
Chinese people use them. Okay. Chopsticks, do you know how to use them?
No, I don't know how to use them.
I see.
My parents learned me, but I don't understand and I don't like it.
How to use chopsticks. But I don't like to use them. All right. My parents learned me. Correct it. My parents what?
Teached.
All right, in English teach нельзя. В прошедшем будет teach как?
Taught.
Exactly. My parents taught me. All right, my parents. Excuse me?
How to use them.
My parents taught me how to use chopsticks, but I don't like them. I don't like to use them. All right. Will you have school tomorrow?
Yeah, I will.
Not bad. How many lessons?
6 lessons.
All right. Is that a typical amount?
Yeah, it's typical amount.
I see. What about today? Also 6? Oh, I'm sorry. We what?
We have 7 lessons only on Wednesdays.
Not bad. So Wednesday for you, it's the busiest, the most difficult day of the week, yeah?
Yeah, because I have a training after school.
Of course, because I also have training after school. Okay. And when is the training? What time do you need to be there? Training.
Training starts at 4 and school finishes at 3:20.
Not bad. How do you get to the training?
I get there by taxi.
By taxi, okay. And how long is that? How long does it take for you to get there?
It takes 10 minutes.
It takes about 10 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad, all right. And do you go there by yourself or your sister, your dad joins you?
My mom usually joins us.
Nice. So your mom also does swimming, yeah?
No, she just goes with us.
All right. She just goes with us. Okay. What does she do if she's not into swimming then? Why go to a swimming pool?
She sits on
the bleachers, on the bench, or what? In the park?
On the bench, yeah, and read a book or learn Italian.
Italian, not bad, right? How does she actually learn Italian? She reads, she listens, she watches something. Tell me.
She reads. Sometimes she reads a student book, and sometimes she watches YouTube.
Watches YouTube. Not bad, right? What do you think about Italian? As far as I know, you started to learn German. All right, so what about Italian? What do you like more? Which one?
Italian, because it's more pretty, it's more...
Prettier, let's use that. It's prettier, it sounds better for me, yeah?
Yeah. And it's lighter.
Lighter, you mean lighter how?
Легче как.
Light, это легкий с точки зрения weight. This chair is light, not heavy. Easier, of course. Less difficult? Or in other words, easy. I see. Okay. Do you know anything in Italian?
I don't know. I can count.
Yeah, not bad. Right? What about German? Which one do you know a little more? German or Italian? Which one?
German.
Give me a better one. I know more of German than Italian.
I didn't start learning Italian yet.
Oh, okay.
I will start it tomorrow or on the weekends.
Very cool. Nice. Interesting stuff. So does your mom help you with Italian? I mean, maybe she tells you something. She speaks in Italian to you. Does she?
Not yet, because don't know it's good level.
I don't have a good level yet. Okay. I understand. What about you helping your sister with English? Do you do that?
Yeah, I usually help her with homework.
Oh, very good. Good stuff. Definitely do that. All right, let's move on to something else. Italian, let's read that. Italian sounds
Italian sounds better and prettier for me.
Let's say to me. To me, it sounds better. Let's use that. All right. Sounds good. Now, this is called bleachers. Now, what is that? Tell me, why do we have bleachers?
We have them to watch game.
Okay, and who watches a game from bleachers? How do we call these people?
Audience.
Absolutely. How do you say audience or fans? Supporters, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have bleachers at a place where you go swimming?
No, don't have them.
All right.
Have something like balconies.
There are balconies. Wow, that's pretty cool. Not bad, right? And these are inside or outside bleachers. What do you think?
It is outside bleachers.
These are outside bleachers, of course. What kind of sport do you think this is? What can they do here?
Just baseball.
All right, absolutely. It could be any sport for that matter. Of course. All right. Now, bleachers, obviously, they can be also outside or inside. All right, we can see that. Now, going back to your school, if we talk about that, does your school have them? Does your school have bleachers?
Yes, it has it.
Uh-huh. And why does it have it? It needs it for what?
Because we have a sports school.
You have a sports school. What do you mean sports school? What does that mean?
I mean, we have
sport groups?
No, we have swimming pool and big ballroom for gymnastics.
That. So in there, something's going on, yeah? What's happening there? What kind of sports do people play? Gymnastics, you mentioned that. Anything else?
No.
So you have that place only for gymnastics? That's it?
Yeah, no. We also have a PE class there.
Not bad. So you said something about a swimming pool. Does your school have a swimming pool?
Yeah, it has.
Do you swim in it?
No. Because it's expensive and I have a really good coach in other swimming pool.
Of course. So we can say also, it makes no sense for me to swim there when I can swim at my swimming training place, yeah?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. What does that mean?
Ты мне ничего не знаешь, не подходит.
Не делает смысла, правильно? Получается, зачем? Как бы, I don't get it. Like, why? Right? What's the reason? Why should I? Kind of like that. All right, cool. Now, any plans for the weekend? What are you going to do? The weather is getting a little better, I think. No?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, not bad. Any plans for the weekend?
No plans.
No particular plan. Let's do that, yeah?
No particular plans.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, I mean, think about it. When it's like -2, 3, outside, it's snowy, actually. It's not bad. All right, so what do you typically do? You do some homebound activities? Homebound activities?
No. I don't have a lot of free time, so I do homework or I train.
Okay, not a lot of free time. How long do you train for when it comes to weekend time?
Weekends I go to swimming pool with my dad.
For how long?
And we train for 1 hour and then go to sauna.
Sauna.
And then go to the sauna, which is placed all there also.
It's not place. Глагол place это ставить, в плане как поставь здесь. Place it here. All right? We're thinking about something else. Located. Located, of course. The sauna is located in that place, in that swimming pool place, yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient, huh?
Yeah.
How do you figure? What does it mean? How do you figure?
How do you like it?
Why do you think so? No. Figure. Глагол figure это что-то решить, как фигура, именно как бы отфигурить что-то в плане решить что-то. Как бы найти что-то. Как это решить? Figure. Глагол to figure out решить. Если мы говорим how do you figure, как ты решаешь в плане, как ты додумался, почему ты так решаешь? С чего так? С чего такое мнение в таком контексте? How do you figure? Why is it convenient?
Because after training you can go to the sauna and like chill.
Because you don't have to go anywhere in order to go to a sauna, yeah? Like that. In order to, what does that mean? In order to.
Так как?
Для того, чтобы. В порядке, как бы для. In order to. All right. Не знаю, для того, чтобы сделать сок, нужно выдавить oranges. Let's do that. Make a sentence.
I need...
In order to, I didn't hear that one. Oh, okay. Можно в начале, можно в конце. Let's try both.
You need to выдавить.
Squeeze, you know that. Squeeze.
You need to squeeze oranges in order to get some juice, to make some juice.
In order to, not get, прям получить. Давай скажем сделать. In order to make juice, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. We can do the same thing if we put in order to the very front of the sentence. Let's do it. In order to
make juice, you need to squeeze oranges.
Yeah, of course. Make juice, you need to
squeeze oranges.
Absolutely. All right. Squeeze oranges. Oranges. All right, very cool. So we got squeeze, figure out, додумайся, реши, в плане как бы дойти до этого. All right, so when you have a math problem, do you figure it out by yourself or do you ask for help?
I usually figure it out by myself.
Do you figure out the answer to a difficult math problem by yourself? What are the options? What can you do? What are the options? What other options can you do? Yourself, okay, one option. Anything else?
I can...
No options? Just you? Alone? All by your lonesome?
I can see the student book.
You can look at the student's book, and why do you need to? What does it have?
I needed to figure out the theme.
Well, theme это тема. Why? I'm talking about an answer. How do you figure out the answer? That's what I'm asking. Откуда ты решение берешь, если у тебя проблема по математике есть какая-то, и ты не можешь ее решить? Какие другие options? Tell me.
Student book, internet.
Yeah, but student book, that's what I'm getting at. Student book, does it have an answer?
No, but you can find this theme and...
Solution, not theme. Мы с тобой это говорили. Смотри, theme — это тема с точки зрения, например, декора, something like that, right? Theme. Right? Или тема в плане дискуссия, лучше использовать topic, yeah? Так что если ты проходишь какие-то темы в школе, это топики все. All right, so let's use that. Kind of like that. Theme, it's something else again. В плане, например, декора и стиля. We got it. Let's use it like that. Now, topic is really, let's use topic here. So you can do what? Find the topic.
Find the topic and read it again.
Well, if you're reading it again, you're not reading it again. You're read it, yeah. Reread it again. Because you read it before and you didn't get it. You're like, I have questions, you know? So what do? You do it again, so you reread it, yeah?
Yeah.
When you do your homework, do you listen to music? Does it help you?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, give me more. Think free. It helps me. I listen to blank, blank, blank. You know, what kind of music?
Helps me. But my parents...
Listening to music helps me. Again.
But my parents don't like it.
Listening to music helps me what?
Helps me to сосредоточиться.
Фокус тоже самое по-русски. Фокусируйся, сосредоточься. To focus on what?
On my homework.
On my homework. On my studying, yeah? On my studies. All right. But my parents, you were saying? But my parents what?
But my parents don't like it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's say approve. Approve. Remember what that means? Approve.
Поддерживать.
Approve, одобрять. Все верно. А противоположное? What's the opposite of that?
Unapprove.
Disapprove, yeah? So we can say my parents don't approve, or my parents...
Disapprove.
Disapprove, exactly. To approve, to disapprove. All right, sounds good. Now, theme, понятно, что можно, например, заставку, например, того же компьютера сделать theme, и будет определенный стиль и так далее. So, ну, мне кажется, we got it. All right. That's what it means. All right, theme. We can think about like a theme park, тематический парк. Получается, еще раз говорю, мы опять окунаемся в декор, дизайн, в плане, как что-то выглядит, так что чаще всего используя эту тему. Если мы обсуждаем что-то, тема то же самое, может использоваться как theme, идея, тема в таком контексте. Но если мы говорим тема с точки зрения прохождения ее, например, сегодня мы будем говорить и говорим, например, что? Like a topic. Именно тема в плане обсуждения. Лучше, конечно, приверженцем быть topic. That's all. All right, anyway, let us get back to something else. All right, check it out. What is this? What do you think this is?
It's a chemical set.
Absolutely.
For experiments.
Nice. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I've had it. My aunt gifted it to me for my birthday.
Very cool. All right, so how did it go? Tell me. How did it go? Чем оно закончилось, получается? How did it go?
I really liked it because there were about 100 experiments.
100. All right, so I suppose that you needed to wear some kind of protection. Did you wear any protection?
Right here, I wore
what? Wore?
I wore
what?
I wore eye protection and gloves.
Clothes? What do you mean clothes? Special clothes or your clothes?
Gloves.
Gloves. Oh, I got you. Gloves. All right. Okay. All right. So I wore eye protection. All right. Very important. Gloves, of course. Why should we wear protection when we're making such experiments?
Why? Because it's chemicals.
Mm-hmm. So chemicals are what? They're
toxic
and
dangerous.
Absolutely. What can happen?
I don't know.
A person can be taken to an emergency room, yeah?
Yeah.
If there's an accident, finish the sentence.
If there's an accident with chemicals,
I wrote it for you. You can read that or make your own sentence.
If there's an accident, a person can be taken to an emergency room.
Absolutely. All right. So if there's an accident, a person can be taken to an emergency room. What is an emergency room?
It's like a больница.
Больница будет hospital. Emergency room is what?
It's like a hospital.
Как отличается hospital? Понятно, что это в hospital. А чем отличие emergency room от просто hospital?
Emergency room means like emergency.
Emergency room is for emergencies, yeah?
Yeah.
In other words, it's for people who need what?
Who needs emergency help.
Absolutely, right away. Well, we can't really explain emergency with the word emergency. So let's say that people who require help, right? So help on the spot. What does it mean? Help on the spot?
Help on the spot?
Yeah.
No.
Right away. They need, на месте именно. They come, they say, I have a problem, and doctors, nurses, they help. Okay, what does it mean require? Require?
Require?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Нуждаться.
Нуждаться?
Require. Нужно что-то. I require, я нуждаюсь в requirement. What does that mean?
Нужда?
Yeah, то, что нужно, requirement. Like, for example, what is the requirement for you to finish school?
Что тебе нужно, чтобы закончить школу?
Абсолютно верно. Получается, прописать все классы. Yeah. What's the requirement? It is what? I need to pass.
I need to pass exams.
Pass all of my exams. Yeah, of course. All right. Not bad. All right. So chemistry set can be a lot of fun. Now, what do you think is the age limit for this? How old were you when you first got it? And what's the age limit? What it should be? What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think? How old were you, first of all? Answer that question.
I was about 10.
Okay. Not bad. Did you get a kick out of it?
Did you
get a kick out of it?
Kick out?
Yeah. Did you get a kick out of this, chemistry set which you had? To get a kick out of something, what does it mean?
Kick out to like it.
Really, really like it, yeah? To really like it or enjoy it. Did you get a kick out of it?
Yeah, I get a kick out of it.
It happened in the past.
I got.
What? Finish it. I got a
kick out of it.
Alright, сфокусируйся на объяснении. Я не знаю, чем ты там играешь, оно ужасно getting on my nerves. Alright, что такое get on the nerves?
Like, нервировать.
Alright, ну да, ну как бы постоянно у тебя падает, это реально, да. Давай прекращать. Alright, so после класса, я больше чем уверен, можешь раздражать других. Alright, nerves, yeah. So let's focus on something else. All right, so yeah, to get in the nerve, same thing. Like, stop, let's focus, let's do something else. All right, check it out. So sets can be different. Like this set, it has an age limit. What is this age limit?
The 12 years.
12 and up, of course. Do you think it can be fun for a person who's 20?
Yeah, I think it can be.
When you were actually, experimenting with that set, when you were 12 or 10, actually, did your parents help you? Or did you do everything by yourself?
I did everything by myself because it was interesting for me.
Nice.
And
did you
didn't want anyone helps me.
Nice. You didn't want anybody to help you, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, you want to do everything by yourself. So you don't have any questions? You understood and realized everything by yourself, yeah?
Yeah, because there were an instruction.
Instructions. Oh, that's very handy. What does it mean, handy? Handy. What does that mean?
Удобно, convenient.
Very good, of course. Convenient, handy. Yes, it's handy, of course. You have a question? Instructions. Absolutely. All right. Now, we got that. Let's move on to something else. Now this one is actually 8 plus. Now, why is this one 12 plus and this one 8 plus? Why? It's a chemistry set. Why do they have this difference?
Maybe because those which is 12 plus has more hazardous things.
Absolutely. Let's say hazardous.
Hazardous.
Absolutely. Hazardous. Yeah, hazardous chemicals, of course. That is so true. Right? But do you think that actually a parent should supervise this? Should a parent supervise the chemistry set, the experiment?
Supervise?
Супервайзер слышал, что такое по-русски?
Нет.
Это как менеджер, получается, тот человек, который следит за то, что происходит, например, в магазине, в предприятии и так далее. Supervisor. Это не зря на самом деле называется так, потому что идет с английского, of course. ER, supervisor, right? So, supervise. Другими словами, надлежать осмотру, постоянно смотреть, следить, right? That's all it means. Из-за этого supervisor, это, другими словами, это like manager. Manage то же самое. Все контролировать, держать, так сказать, глаз, right? На этом и just to control. All right, so do you think a parent should supervise this, the experiments? What do you think?
I think, yeah, because I think it shouldn't do it without parents.
Absolutely, because there's a chance of a kid is running a risk of
going to emergency
room or just to
room.
emergency, yeah?
To emergency, yep.
Absolutely. So run a risk, what does that mean?
Run a risk, to risk.
There's a chance, in other words, right? There's a chance of that happening. Let's use that. Of course, because let's use running a risk in this answer. Because a kid is?
Because a kid is run a risk to go to emergency.
Of, let's say, getting injured. And let's say ending up in an emergency room.
Yep.
What does it mean to end up? We talked about it before. End up.
Как закончиться, оказаться.
Оказаться, абсолютно верно. All right. He didn't want to. She didn't want to. She just ended up. All right. So basically the kid can get of getting injured and ending up in an emergency room. Of course, that's not a cool thing. How do we say the word?
Hazardous.
Hazardous, of course. Now the word for hazardous is?
Poisonous.
Poisonous, toxic, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, dangerous, things like that. All right, anyway, chemistry sets can be fun. All right, what do you think about now? Do you want one? Do you want a chemistry set?
Yeah, I think I like to have one.
Yeah,
One.
that's pretty cool. Do you have a chemistry class in school?
No, I'm in grade 6.
Uh-huh. So when will you get it? Tell me. When will you have the class? It's too soon now. When will you get it?
I will get it in grade 7.
In grade 7, so next year, yeah?
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. So cool. Are you excited about chemistry? What do you think? Will it be fun?
I think, yeah, because I like maths and I'd like to have a chemistry class.
Very cool. And very often, chemistry classes, they have a lab class. What's a lab? Laboratory class. What is it?
A lab class?
A laboratory, it's what?
It's a place where students make experiments.
Yeah, make or conduct, yeah? All right, so, of course. All right, so let's go all the way to the bottom.
Conduct — это проводить.
Абсолютно верно. Как кондуктор, именно проводник. В плане кондуктор без оплаты и без того, что ты... Ну, сейчас, конечно, уже не актуально, но все равно без показания, например, там, не знаю, билетика, то, что я оплатил, кондуктор именно тот человек, который говорит: окей, все, билетик есть, значит, я тебя пропускаю, ты можешь в транспорте находиться. Я к тому, что conduct, легкое слово. Conductor, of course. Conduct, you know that, but I'm just going to put it here. Okay, so yeah, make an experiment. We got that. All right, let us then move on to something else. Let us find the last unit, actually. Festival, my God, we did unit 3. Which one are we doing? 8? 6?
6 maybe.
All right, so you've won a computer. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. I don't think we did this, did we?
No, we didn't.
We didn't, exactly. All right, the last one, though, we did finish it, I think. Great inventions. These are some wonderful inventions. What do you think? Which invention is like the best for you? The most meaningful? Tell me.
Bike.
Which invention is the most meaningful? Again?
Bike?
Let's say the most meaningful invention for me is?
No, I'm kidding.
Bike. I love that. No, the bike was nice, though. I love cycling. I
mean, the most meaningful invention for me is internet, maybe.
Uh-huh. Of course. All right, because why?
Because it has all information of the world.
All information of the world, or it has all the world information. Yeah, totally. Of course. At your fingertips. What do you mean at your fingertips?
Отпечатки пальцев.
Not fingerprints, fingertips.
Fingertips.
Угу. All right, типа это в прямом смысле наконечники. That's all. Как бы вот finger и fingertips, как бы вот эта часть. All right. So мы что делаем мышкой? What do we do with the mouse? We click it.
Click it.
And when we click it, we
censoring.
All right. At your fingertips подразумевается, что ты любую информацию можешь вот это делать, fingertips пользуешь, и у тебя информация открывается. Все, что это значит. So, это к тому, что very easily accessible. What does it mean, accessible?
Accessible. Доступ.
Доступный. Access, like able. Only here it's accessible. All right. Very easily accessible, of course. All right. So at your fingertips. When do we use it? When it's very easily found. Yeah. It's like so easy, you know. Check it out. Let's read that. A phrase, we use it when? If you say
that something is at your fingerprints.
Not
Tips you proof of the fact that you can reach it easily or that it is easily available to you. Approval. I had the information at my fingertips.
You love the prints, yeah?
Hmm?
I said, you love the prints. Fingerprints.
Fingertips.
Of course.
And I hadn't used it.
Hadn't used it. Такой перевод.
See,
I had. That's okay, that's fine. То дополнение.
I,
Я имел, что дальше? Перевод какой?
я не использовал их.
Я имел информацию близко, рядом, вот практически вот она, но не использовал ее. Of course. All right, so again, when do we use it? When something is so easily accessible. You can find it with ease. What does it mean to find it with ease?
With ease?
Mm-hmm.
Не знаю.
Можно догадаться, какая часть речи. Easy – это what part of speech? Easy is what? Adjective. And easy – it's a noun, of course. Easy – это легкотня. With ease очень часто будет использоваться с легкотней. With ease. С легкостью. В таком контексте. Например, я выиграл с легкостью, или я написал тест с легкостью. Tell me that one.
I wrote a test with this.
With these, of course. All right, if we're talking about a test, then it's technically the test. Like, how was your biology or math test? And you're like, I wrote the biology test. So I wrote the test with ease. I did it with ease. So easy. All right, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, yeah. All right. Okay, cool. So these are inventions. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So they're wonderful, wonderful inventions. All right, listening. Now, I know you didn't do homework. Hey, man, you have to. You need to go back and do it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have time.
All right, that's cool. Do it next time, then, the reading part. All right. Anyway, let us commence. What does it mean, let us commence? Let us commence. Commence. What does that mean?
Commence. To прокомментировать.
Not comment. Комментировать таки будет comment. А это commence. Начать. To start.
Start.
Another word for starting. Tell me. Фильм начинается, и давай пойдем смотреть. Или вот-вот фильм сейчас начнется.
Film is commencing.
Yeah, the film is commencing, of course. The film is commencing. Or вот-вот начнется, как сказать. Commencing — это в прямом смысле он уже вот начинается, все идет, начался. А как вот-вот начнется? С минуты на минуту.
The film is getting.
Is about, почти almost. All right, so the film or movie, all right, film is about to commence. Как ты скажешь? Я сейчас вот скоро ухожу. The film is about to commence. Tell me the same thing about something else. Commence. Это глагол V1, так что логика простая. About to plus V1. Go.
I'm about to go.
About to go, of course. Give me more.
I'm about to finish my homework.
Of course. Very easy stuff, yeah? I think we had that, of course. All right, let's make it a little bigger and let us move on to the story. All right, let's check it out. So you've won a computer. Good stuff. Let's read that. Finn, Kate, go ahead, please.
This looks good. Tell me about it. Well, it's a bike that can fly. When you pedal backwards, it will be pushed into the balloon and it will lift into the air.
Not bad. That's a nice bike, huh?
Yeah.
Incredible. But what does it mean? Hold up 1 minute. What does it mean when you pedal backwards? What does that mean?
Когда ты крутишь педаль назад.
Exactly. When you pedal, your pedals backwards. Pedal как глагол, понятно, конечно же, да? Педалить, в смысле крутить педали. That's all. It's kind of like rain, как существительное, rain как глагол, то же самое. All right. No questions. Let's go. Ed. Next one. 2.
And when you want to land, you push this device. And the air will come out. So it avoids traffic and it's good. for the environment too.
Absolutely. Next, few days later.
Well, children, the competition has been judged, and I have a letter from Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin says, thank you for all your fantastic designs. They were all very imaginative. Did we win the trip in the hot air balloon? I'm afraid not. A group from another club won first prize, but your flame bike came second, and that means you've won a new computer for our club. Cool. Let's log on to the internet and download some information about hot air balloons.
Excellent, excellent. What does it mean to log on? We talked about it.
Зарегистрироваться.
Именно зарегистрироваться, sign up, подписаться, log on, зайти. Alright, почему? Потому что зарегистрироваться звучит как будто создать новый аккаунт, а log on чаще всего имеется в виду как бы зайти с уже имеющим кодом, аккаунтом и так далее. Log on. Alright, зайти, другими словами, like enter, same thing. Alright, cool stuff. What do you think about this invention? Silly or interesting?
I think it's interesting.
What does it mean, silly? Silly.
But silly, like глупо.
Exactly. All right. I don't know, but
it's cool, but it breaks all physical laws.
Yeah, it breaks all the physical laws. I agree with that. Also, think about the safety of that. Yikes.
Yeah.
Is it safe? Is it safe to use?
I don't think so.
Why? What can happen? Imagine.
You can just fall, and it just won't fly because the balloon is isn't in the middle.
Okay, there's that, a little disbalance. All right, but what can happen to the balloon? It can what?
Can
burst.
Break.
Balloon cannot break. Burst, yeah?
Burst.
Absolutely. All right, it can burst, and what can happen to it? To the person riding the bike?
He'll fall.
Plummet is another word for falling. All right. Plummet — это именно лететь с большого расстояния, например, просто kind of like that. All right. Fall — это с точки зрения упасть, то же самое с большого расстояния, конечно же, но и упасть в плане поскользнуться, like I was walking and then I fell, something like that. All right. Но plummet — это именно in terms of like sky. All right, kind of like that. Yeah, plummet. And in other words, balloon can explode or something like that. Yeah. So burst, we got that. All right. So a very silly invention. What do you think? Who invents things? How do we call these people?
Inventors.
Inventors, of course. All right. So do you know any inventors? Any famous inventors?
Tesla. Edison.
Yeah. Henry Ford, yeah.
Ford.
The conveyor belt. Amazing stuff. Steve Jobs. He created what?
I have a book about Steve Jobs.
Nice. Will you read it, or are you reading it?
No, I didn't start it yet.
Yeah, I see. Benjamin Franklin. Okay, excellent stuff. A lot of cool people. Yeah. Very nice. So inventors are definitely fun people, and they really bring a lot to us, to our societies, yeah? Because what do? They
invent.
Invent, exactly. There, totally. All right, let's read that. Let's do this really quickly. All right, so the bike can fly, can it?
True.
True, they say. Okay, next.
Okay. The bike is good for the environment. True.
Why is it true? Tell me. What did he say about the environment?
What?
Why is it good for the environment? He said it. Why? Because it avoids
It's like green energy.
Green energy, oh, of course. So it avoids traffic. There's less traffic. That's why there's less what?
Less
pollution, yeah?
pollution, yeah.
Pollution, I agree. But listen, this is a bike. Technically, our bikes, even the ones which don't fly, do they actually pollute?
No.
Загрязнять будет pollute. Do bikes, regular bikes, not flying bikes, regular bikes, do they pollute?
No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any engines.
Of course, they don't have any engines. I agree with that. So anyway, a bike is a very good eco-friendly transportation, yeah?
Yeah.
When will you use your bike?
How? Dirt bike?
When will you use your bike? You have a bicycle, I know. When will you use it?
I'll use it. I don't know. I'd really like to, but there is a chemicals on the roads. I don't know. Maybe 1 month later.
1 month later, это месяц спустя. Maybe in a month, yeah? I'll use or ride, use как бы использовать, давай скажем ride. I'll ride my bike in a month. Let's say that.
I'll ride my bike in a month.
Absolutely. Через. Let's not forget that. All right, so when you say chemical sets, you mean like the ones we just looked at? Yeah? Chemical sets, like for kids? Like those chemical sets? All right. Anyway, let's get back to number 3. Mr. Martin has
written to the class, to the club.
To the club, true or no?
Yep, true.
All right, so he has the letter. All right, okay, next. 4.
The DCD club have won first prize. No, they won second prize.
Absolutely. What did they get as a prize? What was the prize for this invention?
A new computer. Keep like.
Did he take the computer? Did he keep it?
Yeah.
No, he didn't keep the computer. The computer was for the class. It's for the club. Look, you've won a new computer for our club. So he does not keep the computer, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does he keep the computer?
No.
He didn't. Of course, of course. All right, let's move on to the next one. 5.
The second prize is a trip in a helicopter. No, the second prize was a computer.
Absolutely. 6.
Tom wants to use the computer to write his friends. No, he wants to find information about hot air balloons.
Absolutely. Good job. All right. Any questions about this?
No questions.
All right. Sounds good. Listen, you know the homework, you know what to do. So technically, I won't give you anything else because, again, you got things to do. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Beautiful, beautiful weekend. I'll see you next time. Take it easy, Dimitri.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.